Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do your reading for second half of June 2020. It'll be a quick sneak peek, and I've already done the reading for you for the overall June. That's a kind of extensive and the long one. So if you've not already watched that, I would urge you to watch it. And here we can tune in to check what quick sneak peek or whatever the energies are coming forth in the month of second half of June. Now this is interesting because second half of June is when we have one eclipse which is coming tomorrow, which is solar eclipse. That is in Cancer, and we started on with the month of June anyways with a lunar eclipse that was in Sagittarius, and in July 5th again we will have another eclipse, which is lunar eclipse in Capricorn, and six major planets are in retrograde, and that's like kind of very interesting. And even the whole astrological world, I follow Vedic, so they kind of are watching these times with great interest. And let's see what is coming forth, because for you here Cancer, and we've got three cards and I will let that up, but before that let me tune in and what's the energies I'm picking up for you. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the first one as the Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Spheres. Now this is the if I talk about the normal, the regular tarot, which is talking about being independent. So you have kind of, you're feeling very independent. You're feeling pretty much like you have done the great deal of work, and you've reached where you reach. It's time to harvest now, kind of energy. And but here, if you see that you're also being, I'm not sure if you can see this figure walking along and kind of anticipating is what I'm sensing. And considering that you've done a great deal, you've achieved the great deal in the material aspect of the space, because this is the material card with the spheres. And considering you have reached up to a great deal, you've created that beautiful garden for yourselves, and you've worked on that, and now you're wondering what next. You're kind of contemplating and you want to move ahead. You're kind of watching these things around you evolve and move, and you are watching everything with great deal of how do I say that, it's like not detail, great deal of detail is not, but very minutely you are kind of not missing out any aspects is what I'm sensing. And this is about you are understanding and try to gauge every single aspect of it, because you want to make or take that calculative move. You don't want to kind of rush into anything. You don't want, that's not what the energies I'm picking out of this card, but let me see what is coming forth. But first card is an important one, because that kind of draws the energy for the rest. The second what we have got is the Nine of Suns, which is the Nine of Wands. And okay, now this is, if you look at this imagery, there is this lion kind of a figure, which is and there are these sheep, and there is this sword being held high by this lion. And if you see, lion is also the sign for fire or the action. Now this is depicting that this is a time for action for you, and you are realizing that I can't be on the guarded space for long. Maybe that is not the strategy which may work in the long run, or I can't be just kind of in the state of no action. We've got two nines here, which is also the depiction of completion. So something is coming to a completion. It's kind of a cycle, or maybe you know that when you say that yes, it's a time to harvest because the crop is ready, so there is a completion of a cycle. So that's the kind of, it's nothing negative is what I want to say. I'm picking on, it's a very positive, though this card is kind of the Two of Cups, which is very positive. This is about the love, two people coming together, about the partnership, and I cannot eliminate the aspect of romantic love kind of essence out of this reading, because this is what we've got here. And this is where you want to take action, probably, Cancer, because you have been in that the state, or you realize with these minute things which you're observing now, you want to know that the sword of truth which you need to kind of take, which you've been holding for long, and it's time for you to probably take an action, is what I'm picking on, because fire is the action. And with this, you, as you can see, this is the Two of Cups, which is, there's a ring which is kind of being kept around there. There's a beautiful heart which is blooming, blossoming, and it could mean that there is some commitment, there is some movement, a positive movement in your love life, or in this beautiful partnership which you sense with somebody. And again, if you're not watching this for any love aspect or love relationship aspect, it could also mean any partnership which you feel very soulful connection with, because it's a connection which is very soulful, very soul-based connection, and that is where you kind of drawn to make action, because that's what you minutely examining as to how you can move ahead in this entire plan. Let me layer this up and let's see what is coming forth for you here, Cancer. I've got two cards. Yes, the Fool, which is about taking that leap of faith. Maybe you don't know what the path looks ahead, but you still want to kind of go ahead, surrender to divine, with the trust that you will be taken care of and you will move ahead wherever you need to be going. And beautiful cards in this is really nice, because with the Six of Swords, which is what we've got here. And with the action, this action may take you overseas. This action may take you, maybe some amount of travel at this point in time, maybe travel overseas. I'm not sure if because of this, the entire pandemic situation, not sure of how that turns out to be. But there is definitely in the mental space, you are making that travel, or making that plans of that travel. And this is about also taking you to the calmer space. These are moving from the tough conflicted energy to a calmer space, and that's what is happening for you. This depicts the new beginning in this love space, or with this partnership which you are kind of you have in mind as you're watching this reading, or whatever pops up. There is a new beginning, which is a very earthly new beginning. It's not in your head, it's not in the emotion, it is happening on the ground. It is like the seed which has to be sown in the beautiful garden as well, and that is what is coming forth. It may just not fructify, because this is Ace. This is like talking about the new beginning. It's like kind of some initiation and some movement, which is what you will sense, or you will see some action around that in this second half. It may not be second half, it could be in like later as well. And yeah, how can I forget, this is your month, right? Wishing you all a happy birthday if your birthday is falling in the month of June. So probably this is depicting good kind of energy for you here, Cancer. Let me get one. What is the guidance coming for you from Archangel Michael? I've got one card which popped out, and I will not take more because I did not have anything more popped out. And this, as I said, is a quick sneak peek. You can watch the whole reading for June, where you will get your relative messages out there as well. And this is what you see, if this is a love interest, or if this is some strong soul-based partnership. There's strong passion which you feel in this, and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's a positive card. With these two coming together, it's a positive card for sure here. Let me get one guidance message for you, Cancer. What is that angels want to guide you for? This was quick and I like it. Let's see what is there. Wow. Archangel Jophiel. Oh, brilliant. Whenever I get these Archangel cards, it's like really wonderful for me. So, Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So, if you're studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angel reminds you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. I connect with my inner wisdom. That's the affirmation you can use as much as you can, and call upon Archangel Jophiel to help you. I receive Jophiel as a feminine energy most of the times, and that's how I receive Jophiel. Angels can be male, female. They have like you can receive them differently. How Jophiel has been coming to me in a very feminine form, so I just love her and I call her. But in this card, you can see it's been written as his. But Archangel Jophiel is really wonderful, been helping me a lot and has worked with me a lot. I have worked with Jophiel a lot. I still do. So I'm very happy to see this card for you, Cancer. So keep working with Jophiel. Extremely helpful. So brilliant. I'll see you soon in the month of, as I do the readings for the month of July. Till then, spread love and be happy.